Welcome back to week 7 of Money Sunday. Whoop whoop. Glad to have you here with me today. Let's hop right in. Um, as you can see up top, 6 overspent items. Let's just say this week was a rough week. Overspent on a lot of things. However, it's like overspent for the week, but not necessarily for the month. But as of right now, we got a couple things that are overspent that we got to get taken care of. All right, so let's go ahead and take the hold to roll and the income for the week. Let's put that up top because that's what we're working with. So the goal for last week was to make a minimum of $1,000. Did not meet that goal this week, as you can see. 769.42 was the income. Minus $2, the 237 for the hold to roll. But yeah, this week was not a super busy week. But it is what it is. I did have to take some days off to, baby girl moved into college yesterday, so had to take some time off to get her packed, get her do her hair, get all of the things, and get her dropped off. So a couple days we were closed, and that kind of accounted for why there was not as much income. But either way, 767.05 was the income. Had 237 holding to roll for a total of 769.42 is what we're budgeting with today. I did get like a $5 tip, and I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm not gonna transfer $5 over to the Roth. I'm just gonna hold that until the end of next week, and hopefully we got more to add with that, so we can at least a $20 rollover. All right, so I know for sure that I want to take, I know we have some things that are overspent, but I want to at least go ahead and put 500 of this for next month. Because remember, for August, all of our August bills are already paid. The only thing that we are still budgeting in the month of August is our flex funds, because we're putting just a little bit each week. We broke the flex down into 4. So that's the only thing that has to be budgeted for this month. But I would like to put, let me see if it's in here, if I need to do it the other way. I may need to do it the other way. Yep, I need to do it the other way. So let me go over to September. All right. And the reason it shows 514, I'll show you why. See over here, 769.42. But it is overspent like $200. So that's why when I go into August, because it's like saying, hey, after you clear up the overspent, this is what you have. But I'm gonna just go ahead and put 500, and I want to put that in, because we've got the Gloss Genius and we've got the business loan already taken care of. So I want to put that towards the shop rent. Our shop rent is $750, but I want to go ahead and put 500 towards that. Oh man, sometimes this touch screen is no fun. So I want to put it to shop rent. So that means there's only $250 additional that's needed in the shop rent. So what that did, that put it here. Okay, so we put the 500 here under the shop rent because we put 400 last week. So let's go back to August. So now we got 269.42 to budget. All that is coming from the like flexible stuff. So business is good to go. Household was good to go. Credit cards paid. Okay, so one off and due soon. That's one thing with the movie stuff that was overspent by $142. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fund that with the gift card stuff here, because I already, like, I already have something to take care of the gift card that wasn't accounted with the income. So I'm going to move that to this area, and then I wouldn't have to worry about this. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna cover the overspending from the gift card. Boom. So that leaves us with 22. And then with this gift card situation, I'm gonna go here and snooze it so it doesn't do that yellow thing. And real quick, so it means I got 22 left there that needs to be covered. And then we go to flex. Now flex, you see what I'm saying? We got the oil changed in the car, so that was $70. And see, the thing about it is, for the auto maintenance, 75 is already allotted, but I had only put in 36 so far. That's why it's showing overage. But like at the end of the month, I would only have went over $1.82. You see what I'm saying? Now the beauty I did go over because I went and got Minnie Me's baby girl's pedicure, and I got one with her. So I had only been allotting money for the haircuts, but I did get a pedicure. So but I'm still not gonna miss out on my haircut next week because of that. So I'm gonna cover that overage. You know, and just the same thing with groceries and eating out and that kind of thing. It just kind of snowballed over. So I know that I got that done. I'm just reading my notes to see how I want to do this. So I know gas gets all right, so I know, oh no, I did that wrong. Cancel. Nope, I'm gonna assign 38 to gas. I already got it there. What are we doing? Come on. Okay. I'm gonna assign, let me just do it this way. I'm gonna assign 38 to gas. I'm doing the, like what our weekly breakdown is. Doing 38 to groceries. 38 to gas, 38 to groceries, 38 to eating out. All right. So to beauty, I have to put at least 22, and then I have negative 30. So I'm gonna have to put 52 to beauty. $52 to beauty, perfect. Hair supply, shop supplies gets 25. Shop property taxes. That's it. Shop supplies. Okay. And so health gets 5. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this without it being all over the place. So health gets 5. And then auto maintenance would get 18. And see, you guys remember I have the whoopsie account, like the little oh shit money, but I did, it's like $12 in that. I didn't put that in anything, but again, that's something that could be moved up, and we'll see how things look. Okay. All right. Okay, so still 22 overspent here. So let's go ahead and take that. So the move-in cost is completely done. So that takes care of that. So the only thing that's still overspent is auto maintenance. Now this is saying negative 2282. Now the only reason that I am going to leave this like this until next week is because when I put the remaining 18 for next week, it's going to close to clear that out. So with a lot of these things, the money is still there. You know what I mean? Because we still have all of this money. I just need to make sure if things get down to the bare minimum that there just to know that $22 of that is not there. It needs to be taken from somewhere else, if that makes sense. Because I know with the gas is good, but groceries I need to add a little bit more in, and eating out I need to add a little bit more in, because I'm not going to be delusional and think that that's not going to happen. So I'm going to put 20. Do I want to do 20? No, hold on. I might do it this way, because that's what 22 that needs to be covered. I'm going to put 10, 10, and 10 there, and then I'll take the 12 from the oopsie and probably cover that, just because I don't like looking at the red. Let's do that real quick. I thought there was another way. Okay. 114 plus 10. Eating out. 114 plus 10. Y'all, I promise you, when I get the setup at home, so you guys don't have to look at me do this on this tablet, because it might not drive you guys crazy, but it drives me crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, because again, I don't like looking at the red and it just showing the overspent. Knowing that the money was still there from the whoopsie account, it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and take it. So auto maintenance is good. It's $1.82 over budget for the month, but hopefully we don't have to get anything else done for the car. The whoopsie account, I'm gonna go ahead and just snooze it, because well, no, I'm not, because I still put in there weekly, so I still got $6 for next go round that hasn't been put in. I just can't go by this because I took the money out, so it looks like I never put it in this account, so it's showing that I still need $22, but I don't. I only need 6. I have just one more week's worth of flex before everything is caught up. But as of right now, so that took care of everything. That cleared us out, so we were able to designate like 260 something to the overspent and the flex, and got everything caught up, and we put 500 in for September, and that took care of everything. So that's all for the budgeting portion. Remember, all the base bills for August were already paid. All we had to do now is budget for the flexible spending in August, which is the gas, groceries, things like that, and to start paying on the bills in September. And so far in September, we have been able to take care of a portion of the 900 that we have already over for September. So things are looking good there. Let's just hope the next 2 weeks are busier here, so we can go ahead and clear out a major portion of what's left for September. Lessons, the downside this month was the college move-in. Yeah, that move-in, making sure everything was good and together was definitely, it was a lot. Emotionally, financially, physically, mentally, it was a lot. But we made it through, we pushed through, and baby girl is good and settled in. Goals for next week is to try to make about 1,500. And a way that I'm going to be doing that is updating my service menu Sometimes you try to offer a whole bunch of things just to bring in more clientele instead of being specialized and niche down to the things that you actually enjoy. Um, so I'm gonna be reducing some things down and updating my hours so I can hit goals a little bit quicker. Because with baby girl at college now, I have more free time. With hubby working and all that, so I may do a couple more hours in the salon. Things are progressing good. You know, this week wasn't a heavy debt week, but we're still on track. So if you are enjoying the journey, I hope you took the time to do your budget with me as well. We'll be getting the September calendar, pay bill calendar together soon. Because since August is already done, I definitely need to be looking at that September calendar with you guys. If you're enjoying the journey, hey, like, subscribe, share, whatever, join the journey. And I hope that while I'm doing this to secure my financial future, that you're doing the same. And again, as always, we know better, we knew better. We just weren't always in a position to do better. But now that we are, we're definitely going to grab the reins and get it done. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you later on in the week as we have our midweek check-in, and then I'll see you again for another Money Sunday. Take care.